Hello.
Oh, oh, okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so for tonight we will continue what we had last Wednesday. Okay, so here it is. I will just because you only answered one, right? You only answered one
Okay.
from here. So I think just five. Okay, just five from this part. Okay, so yet,
Mm,
for, nor, and or. Do you remember?
yes.
Okay, so you'll try, okay?
Okay.
I'll wait. Review a little bit. Do you remember when I asked you, okay, yet is the same with or mean?
But but
Okay, good. For,
because
and then nor,
the negative of or
that's right. So, or is the, so negative.
positive.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So you start from number two until one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, six.
Okay.
Number two.
Mm, John doesn't like chicken. Uh.
Hmm.
Mm, yet he like pork or burgers?
John doesn't like chicken. Okay, that's correct.
Okay.
Three.
Shella works hard. Uh. Yet she
Mhm.
doesn't make a lot of money.
Okay, very good. You just have to think but and because those are more
Yeah.
common. Yeah. Okay, good. Four.
The sun is very strong. Uh, Yet
Mhm.
Jacob still won't wear any sunscreen.
That's correct. Oh, it's yet and yet and yet. Okay. Number five.
Okay. I love you more than anything in the world. Um, for you are sweet and kind.
Okay, very good. In a easier way of saying it, we will use because, right?
Yeah.
But instead we will use for. Okay, number six.
Would you like coffee or tea? I would prefer a cup of coffee.
Okay, very good. That's easy. Okay, good job. So I think you can really use yet. What else? For, nor, and, or. Next is the correlative, and then we will go to a different activity, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so skip for subordinating conjunctions. I'll go with, wait a minute. Okay, here. Okay, so these are the correlative conjunctions. Or let's say that if you will use the other one, you did already an activity about this last week, I guess. So let's try, okay? Just
Okay.
maybe three, okay? So we can do a different activity. Okay, you
Okay.
start.
Kenya is as fast as Martha. They
Mm-hmm.
have the same time in the 100 meters.
Okay, that's right. Good job, that's correct.
Okay.
Number two.
Vicky studies both biology and chemistry.
Okay, that's correct. Both biology and chemistry. That's correct. Number three.
Uh, Both the professor and the student like the new building.
That is correct, but there's a what they call this? There's an instruction that use each pair only once. Okay?
Uh,
So in that part, in number three, that is correct, but you have to look for another correlative conjunction that would suit or that would fit in this sentence. Okay? So you're done
okay.
with as and as. What's the second one? Both and and. So number three, you have to use a different correlative conjunction.
Not only the professor, but also the student liked the new building.
Okay, that's correct. Very good. So there are other correlative conjunctions that would fit in this sentence. For example, no, parents, neither the professors nor the students like the building, right? So yeah, just use one pair. So that's correct. Very good. Now let's move on. Next time we will do subordinating, but for now, let's have a different um lesson. Okay, this is just quick because it's not very hard. This is interjections. Okay, can you read the definition for interjections?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
An
Wait.
interjection is a
Mm-hmm.
word or a short phrase
Mm-hmm.
used to express emotion such as wow or my goodness.
Okay. Again, we had done this before, so we will just do it quickly. So, like for example, what is this? The two examples.
Okay. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that bee is huge.
Mm-hmm. That P is huge. Okay, you know huge, right?
Okay.
Okay. So here, identify interjections. So you just have to read, though this is very easy, I guess, for you.
Yeah.
Can you read it like in the right tone? If it's written like for interjections, okay? But if it's not, then you have to read it like in normal tone, like just saying something. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Number one, let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
Hooray! Summer vacation is finally here.
Okay, very good. Two,
Honestly, I thought the
honesty.
year honestly, I thought the year would never end.
Okay, very good. I'm listening to the tone. So yeah, continue. Three,
Let's plan a huge picnic.
four,
Yum! I love picnic food.
okay, five,
Gee, I wonder if it will rain on Saturday.
okay, six.
Well,
Until 10
let's
only.
plan.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Now let's plan the picnic for that day anyway.
Okay, good. Seven.
Today is a simply wonderful day for a picnic.
That's correct. How did you read simply? One more
Yes,
time.
I simply
Oh, that's wrong. You try to guess again how to read that correctly. Simply is wrong.
simply
Very good. Yeah, simply. Okay, number eight.
awesome. Someone brought enough brownies for everyone.
Okay, good. Nine.
Ridiculous. Of
Mhm.
course, we can have dessert first today.
Okay, that's correct. But how did you read dessert? One more time.
Dessert,
No, desert.
dessert.
Okay, that's the correct
Right.
pronunciation. Okay. So what you said at first was the desert, like a what do you call that? A sandy place. Okay. Number
Yeah.
10.
Uh, yuck. Who dropped the watermelon?
Okay, very good. So when you say something, it should be in a proper pronunciation, proper tone, so they will know what is your emotion, right?
Yeah.
And also when you write, it's very important that you will use punctuation marks. Okay, so they will know what is your emotion. That's why it's hard to tell someone's emotion through text. It's because they are not used to using punctuations. So if you will text, are you like using text or like phone or like chatting? Do you?
What?
Do you do you chat? Do you text or no?
I use Google Chat.
Are you used to also using punctuation marks when typing or no? Just no punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are this one, the period, the question mark, the comma, and others. Punctuation marks. Do you usually use them or no?
I think yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. You have to get used to using them even when you're texting. Okay, so that so they will know what are the emotions that you're feeling while chatting or texting. Okay? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here, before we go to a different activity again, because they are not very hard. So in this part, you just have to use the common, interjections. Okay? I don't know if you know all or you have used this interjections. These are word interjections, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you try to use them.
Hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's easy though.
Ouch. Uh, my feet, my feet get get hurt by the door.
By the door. Okay, that's correct. It get hit. It get hurt by the
Yeah.
door. Okay. Number two. Oh, that's very easy though.
Um, hello.
Hmm?
My name is Vinh,
Hmm?
and yeah, I'm 12 years old.
Okay, that's correct. Next.
Uh, I don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh, it's like you're like, oh, something like that. You're like, you can use that when you text, like when you don't like something or when you're disappointed.
Okay.
It's like, oh, like, yeah, when
Okay.
you're disappointed or,
Uh, what have you done?
oh, something like that. Like, what have you
Yeah.
done? Like when you're disgusted or like when you're, yeah, it depends on your sentence, but that's correct. Okay. Number four.
Okay. Another word I don't know.
It's you. Like
What?
foo. It's because I don't know how to make the sound, but this is used like if you will read that, that is you.
Who are
Okay,
you?
like you. Yeah, yeah, you. It's when you're like, uh, for example, you had a problem and you
Yucky?
were able, not yuck, because yucky is like for yikes or yucks. Yeah,
You mean
that's
the next words mean yucky?
yeah. It's like yikes.
Uh,
Yeah. Another way of saying it. You is you will say that when, for example, you have done something, or you solved something, like you feel relieved. Relieved, right?
no.
For example, you're, what example? You almost dropped something, but it didn't happen, and then you say you, but It's supposed to be a sound though, but you will just type it through WHEW because it's through chat or text. So that's how you will write it. If you feel relieved or surprised, you can also use that. These are all like for texting. Actually, it's not really like when you make the sound. These are useful for chatting or texting. Informal, okay? These are informal, except for hello, I guess. You can use hello for formal chatting or talking. Well, you can skip you if it's really like confusing for now to use it.
Mm.
It's fine. You can choose.
Another question.
Not question. Yeah, another, what do you call this? Another
Sentence.
interjections. Yeah, another sentence.
Okay.
You can skip
Uh,
you.
Number 5.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yet
Yeah, that's easy.
that dish
Mm-hmm.
is so salty.
Salty. Okay, that's
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, but when you say that, usually people use that in a funny way, or like they're just trying to make fun of something. Okay? You can also use in that situation. Like you will just say,
Yeah.
yikes. Okay? And can you make last one from this activity? You can choose if you want.
Number 8.
Okay. Number 8. Well,
Well, there's yeah. You have a high score in this exam.
okay, that's correct. But usually some people say, well, like a different tone. But that's correct. Okay, good job. So it's easy. So I don't know in Vietnam if you're when you're texting, you're using some English interjections. Do you? Or is it common or not really no? Just Vietnamese.
Uh,
Um Maybe
I think
interjection.
the most common injection that we
Mm-hmm.
use that is hello.
Only that one? The most
Yeah,
common interjection that you use from
but
English.
well also yeah. The word well also very
Yeah.
common to us.
Yeah, wow. 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 Like wow. Or
Yeah,
like I
so,
well. Sorry. You said well. So sorry.
yeah.
Well and hello. Yeah, that's right. How about hey? And no and
What?
hey. Hey and
Hey.
no. Yeah. Like when you call someone like hey.
Yeah,
No?
but we
Okay.
all use it to talk with um another another people in another
Mm-hmm.
country. Yeah.
Okay. Because if you will use this, it's a little bit rude. It's better to call someone with a name. So you will start using hey, like when you're just calling your maybe a very close friend, like hey, come here, like or yeah, a very close person. So you can use it like that. And no, yeah, because in some countries it could be rude. Even here it could be rude. So not really applicable to call that for some people. Okay. So very good conjunctions, and then there's interjections, and then next is just an activity. Okay, this is just an activity to improve your sentences. This is actually for grade 5 level, and yeah, this one is adding add descriptive language to the sentences to make them more interesting. But actually, the adjective were already given. Inside the parentheses here, golden, consume, spiny. These are all adjective. Okay? These are all descriptive language when you're describing something. So you just have to
Oh,
insert, okay? You have to insert
yeah.
them to the proper like place. to make the sentence like more interesting and also longer. Okay?
Sort.
Okay, because actually I noticed you make your own sentence, but just, just the normal one. Simple. Not much having descriptive language, not much having, uh, adjectives. But yeah, you try. But it's already given here, so it's not very hard. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it. There's an example. I think it's not very hard. But they are not in proper order. So you have to really put where would it suit or where would it fit. You analyze number 2. Or if you
Okay.
don't, if you're not familiar with the word, you can ask, or because sometimes it's really hard to explain or give an example, you can search or translate in Vietnamese. That's okay. I think that would be better. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Let me
Hmm?
see. Uh, hmm. The graceful dancers moves melodic
Hmm?
to the interpret's music.
Hmm? I think interprets there is a little bit um I think that should be what do you call this? What's the interprets is I think it doesn't suit in that part because interprets is a verb.
Okay, can we delete it,
Yeah.
the word
Yeah.
interprets? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't use it.
Yeah. Okay. It's a verb. I didn't notice it. Sorry. It's a verb. It's not an adjective. So again, can you delete interprets and then just use graceful and melodic? Those two are, I'm sure they are adjective.
Okay.
Okay. Again,
The the graceful dancer moves to the melodic music.
very good. Your clue there is, and also last time, I mean, not last time, before, when we studied adjective, usually because it's not always, usually it is located before the noun, right? So you should not put it before the verb because the use for that would not be an adjective anymore. So it should be adjective and then noun. Okay, so that's correct. You put graceful to dancer and then melodic before music. So that's the correct answer. Okay, number 3.
Okay. The boy see the flowers.
You try. If it's really hard to fit in 3, it's okay to use 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. The young boy mm, sees
Hmm?
glimpse glimpse the
Sis?
colorful glimpses
Hmm?
the colorful flowers.
Okay. Colorful and young. Okay. Number 4.
Mm, the little girl cried, sobbed into her soft pillow.
Oh, wait, I think I missed something. Wait a minute. Ah, yeah, that's why I got confused. Sorry. So in this example, wait first, okay? So the fish can't eat those plants. So it means
Um,
it
Wind.
means consume. Okay?
Consume.
So yeah. So consume. When you consume, it means you're
I
consuming food. Okay? Do you understand? So you have to put
Yeah.
in, that's why there's verb. I was only focusing with the adjective, the adjective. So okay, you have to
Yeah.
replace the verb to the proper, to make it more interesting. Because sometimes you can use a simple word, but if you will use a more, interesting word, the sentence will become better. Okay? You try again for number 4.
Okay. The little girl sobbed into her soft pillow.
Okay, that's correct. But how did you read SOBBED?
What?
The SOBBED. Can you read again?
Sobbed.
Sobbed. That is from the word sob. Actually, yeah, it's the same with cried. But remember, if it ends with B, what would be the pronunciation?
So, so,
You will, yeah, subbed. Okay?
so.
You will not, what do you call this? You will not pronounce the E. Remember, E will be only pronounced if the last letter of a verb is T and D. Okay? Only 2 letters that you have to remember. When there's a verb and that verb ends with T and D, when you read it in a past form, you have to pronounce letter E. Okay?
Um,
But for this part, it's B. So the sound for that is just D. Okay? Without E. You will not see subbed. Okay?
yeah.
Yeah, remember. For example, can you give me an example again? We had that before. You remember pronunciation of past form of verbs. Okay? Anyway, that's okay. No need to give example. Can you continue number 5? Because it's almost
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Our house.
For that part, there's no given adjectives.
Hmm.
Okay? So,
Yeah.
and there's no given words. I mean, verb. Like a more interesting verb word.
Our small house
Okay.
holds 3 couch.
Mm,
Yeah.
would it be like would be would the sentence be what they call this? Would it suit like there's 3 couches and with a small house? Is it possible? Oh yeah, maybe. It depends.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll accept it. 6, because there's still a little bit of time.
Uh,
Last one, because it's time already. The writer writes a story. You have to put 2 adjectives, okay?
okay, let me think.
That's easy. Put an adjective before writer, because writer is a noun.
Okay, so
Another mhm,
what's writer?
writer? Writer, an author.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The author writes a
Mm-hmm.
fantastic story.
Okay, very good. But we don't have time, but I want you next time, because I noticed you did not change the verbs here. You just used as it is, okay? So let's try to have some words like synonym, okay, to make the sentence more interesting or better. Okay, next time. Okay, very good. Thank you. Still good job. Bye.
Bye.